Battlefield. Oh my god.
Game's trash. What?
Battlefield.
Dookie.
We just
God.
came off of a fantastic weekend of gaming. Probably the best bit of gaming I've had in an extremely long time, other than, we played Ghost of Yevtay a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, I think Battlefield is back. I like the fact that they went back to their roots, the grounded feel that Battlefield that we're used to. I also feel like that this Battlefield is actually this Battlefield isn't doing anything innovative that we haven't already seen, but it's kind of like Battlefield 4 and like Battlefield 3 mixed together, and it has been elevated to PlayStation 5, and I'm really enjoying it.
I'll give you this on that take. I'm glad they didn't try to do anything innovative because they needed to get the damn franchise back to where it needed to be after 2042. So
absolutely,
the fact that they brought in, and if this is the only game we truly get in the series where it's exactly what the community wants within reason, right? Because it's never going to be perfect. This is like fantastically done.
Right. Obviously, it has its quirks. It has things that need to be fixed. But I think all in all, I am absolutely addicted. Duke, what do you think?
It went off without a hitch.
Yeah.
Duke, what do you think?
Outside of Ghost of Yevtay, last video, Battlefield has really brought me back to, and I am enjoying myself probably a little bit more because I haven't played Battlefield since Battlefield 4. I tried.
Oh, you've had some time.
2042, and I just could. For me, it didn't hit. So I, went away from that and got back into, the RPG games. But this right here, I can honestly say that it hits all the points for me. Outside of the, the small things like the bugs, and people are gonna have complaints as well. I'll go to graphics right away. Outstanding graphics,
right?
Really, really good. Cosmetic, they're okay. I think that going forward, since I am a cosmetic guy, I feel like they will put stuff like that in the game to where I'm able to customize what I have on, and it still be pertinent to the agenda that Battlefield has for its player
art
base.
style. Yeah, because you do not want these skins to start deviating from the art style. Otherwise, it is going to get crazy. Actually, I think this is the one community that will absolutely not stand for it. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that if they even try to sneak anything,
Santa Claus,
right, that's remotely out of line with this game's identity, they're going to feel it. All of
Somebody's
it.
gonna snipe. Somebody's gonna snipe it.
Well, and you also got to realize they're sitting in that boardroom, seeing the amount of pre-order sales and the way the sales have gone since. Don't mess with the community because you got them back. Like we're good. Now let's see what happens.
To the end of the table, smacking somebody like
right.
Take it back.
But let's see what happens when they release this battle pass in the first season in like another week and a half.
Right.
There's some crazy shit in there. There's gonna be an upheaval on Reddit for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously, not only have we been enjoying ourselves, but obviously the FPS genre, the community is also feeling the excitement because over the weekend and at launch, we had 747,000 concurrent players. And then
at 11 a.m.
Yeah, I was there. Over the weekend, it held around 500 to 650,000 concurrent players. I mean, extremely strong retention here. Then by day 4, we're still leading the Steam charts with around 230,000. So obviously,
because everybody had to go back to work,
right? Unfortunately, I wasn't at work. I went back on Tuesday. I took a 4-day weekend for this. But
crazy.
Yeah, I just
lazy.
This is what I have been wanting. It's Battlefield. You don't understand how much Battlefield is in my DNA. Over 2,000 hours in Battlefield 4. This is what I have been waiting for.
It wasn't touching grass or air outside.
No,
not even sunshine.
I felt enough. Yeah, like Duke said, I want, when they come to this customization, I want it to be excellent. I want it to be nice. I want it to reflect Battlefield's identity. The graphics,
Yes.
absolutely. I think they got the
Yes.
color palette right, the way the maps look, the feel of them. It feels gritty,
Right.
dark. It
Like the
I-
dread, you know what I mean?
right, the dread of battle. Absolutely.
Like, fuck, I'm in this battle now.
Right.
Like,
And it's also one of the games that at a glance you can tell what somebody is playing. That's the thing.
True.
I love that. Like you can just automatically say, "Oh, you're playing Battlefield." Like, yeah, they just did a fantastic job. The weapons, the way that they feel, the sound design is absolutely incredible.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
not only that, the accessibility options that they also have in there too, so you can fine tune every little thing that you want to. And I love the little. Me and my cousin tested the war tapes voice chat, which will actually, I think it's called war.
It's actually, yeah,
what's
it is.
called? Is it called war tapes?
So
Or
I
is it
think
something
so.
else? But
I think
anyway,
that's it.
it makes your audio directional. So if you're on the left of me, I can hear you on the left, and depending on how far away from me, yeah, if you're
It's
far away from
quieter.
me, you come over on the radio, basically.
Okay.
All of that is fantastic. I am addicted. I am having so much fun, and all it took was for somebody to listen to the community. Not doing what they want to do, doing what the community wanted from the get-go. See how easy
more
it is
time.
to make money? Do you see
One
how
more time
easy
for the
it is
people
to
in the
make
back.
money?
more
Listen
time.
to your community. Not all of them are right. Don't get me wrong. Not all of them are right. A lot of people just talking out their ass. A lot of these COD people have come over. You know, they're talking like Battlefield needs kill streaks. Battlefield needs a battle royale, even though we know a battle
fuck all
royale
that.
is coming. But that is not what Battlefield needs. Battlefield needs its core identity to remain the same. Yeah, all that movement nonsense, we don't want that. We want our characters to feel heavy, like they're carrying something.
Yeah.
I saw a YouTube short today, and it was a guy talking about somebody that made a comment about kill streaks. He said, if you want help in feeling like you're good at the game, go play COD, because all kill streaks do is assist you in kills. Battlefield, if you go off, you're going off. That's all
Right.
you.
That's all you. Ain't no help from nothing. Nothing. And I think that's what's the best part about Battlefield. Like, as far as you know, the person who had those kills, he earned all of them. Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But yeah, what do you guys feel?
I mean, let's get into the gameplay. All right, what do y'all think about the overall the gameplay? Like you dropped into a map before you even take any points, man. You get in there and you run into that first point. Like how are you feeling about how the game's flowing before it even begins?
I feel it's better than the way it was in 2042, because I had to run 10 miles to get to somewhere. That was shat. And, I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's the right amount of distance, because it at least gives each team the possibility of getting two different waypoints, right? Depending on the map and the way it's set up. And it gives you at least some type of a stronghold that you had to kind of push through. So me personally, I think it's okay. I don't mind it at all. I like it. I like this setup better than it was.
Oh, absolutely. I have seen some discourse online talking about how some people are like, I just feel like I can't breathe on this. Good. That means you're in the
Good.
fight.
Good.
That's where I want
Suffocate.
you to.
As much
Suffocate.
as I hate that, and I agree with that, because when it's going on, and I know every one of us have felt this, when you see someone that's not in combat, you spawn on them, and then all of a sudden it's like 30 dudes show up. As much as I hate that when it's going on, because I just want to play, I get off and I'm like, that's what I'm on there for.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I did not understand people's their reasoning talk. This one guy on Reddit was like, "Oh, I just feel like I can't breathe." 'Cause
Spawn
he was
die?
like-
Spawn
He was
die?
like, he was like, Battlefield. Like, he said he missed the days of going off on like these solo adventures. I don't need you on solo adventures. That's not what this game is about. I need you
But,
playing
you
the
can,
objective.
I guess.
I mean,
You
you can,
can.
but what's the purpose of doing that?
But
That's
here's
why
the thing. What's your solo objective? Like, what are you
Right.
trying to do? Because if you're just trying to snipe, I'm letting you know you're going to click off one round, and most of the time someone's going to pinpoint you at that point.
Right.
So you're going to go take over an objective. Well, I'm letting you know now, while you're trying to get it, they can still spawn on the objective. There is no solo missions here.
Right. It is so it's an adrenaline rush. I love it when the game is firing off on all cylinders. There's rubble coming down on my head. I'm picking my teammates, dragging them up and around a corner. You can see the blood trail in the ground as you're bringing them up. There's people firing over your head. There's yells.
I gotta send you this clip of. I gotta go back and look through a recording, but I was playing on that peak map, and I was coming around the bottom side of Charlie, and I hear the plane coming around the mountain, and I'm like, man, I'm about to get bombed. Bro, he cut the corner, and there's a rocket that comes out of nowhere and hits him, and it blows up in my face, and the plane breaks apart as it goes around me. I'm like, okay, this is where we're at.
Well, exactly. Those are
Yeah,
the moments
so-
you look for.
You got, and y'all have heard me, like, as far as gameplay goes, like we'll be on a map and I'm like, man, there are a lot of tanks, and then we'll get on the map and I'm just like, bro, I haven't seen a damn tank the entire time. I love that variable, right? But it forces you to have to change your kit. You can't just run the same like in COD. You sometimes you have to you can run the same kit in Call of Duty, but in Battlefield I almost feel like you're not allowed to, because you have to adjust and adapt to what the map is giving you. Like in the city, you won't see a whole lot of
I'm not
tanks.
changing.
Well, and here's also the problem with that, though, is that you get,
Well,
you got
adjust
someone
your
like
kit.
Cal, but like, it's sad because when you're looking around, because you weren't playing with us just now, but we're on that city map in New York, and there's just a helicopter sitting on Bravo the entire time, just doing strafing runs. Not one engineer out there shooting this thing down.
None.
And it's like, do I need to switch to try and push this guy off the objective? And I think that's an interesting part, because it's like nobody wants to switch mid-match, but you have to. There are variables on the board that need to be removed.
And I also feel like, I'm pretty sure a lot of squads feel this way. Like when you get with a group of your friends, and it just feels like your squad is the one that's, operating and maintaining this map and actually trying to push these objectives. And then you look around and everybody's just scattered, not really knowing what to do. It's very rare to get a team where all squads seem to be on the same page. Those moments.
But when you do,
that's what I was saying. When that happens, you can tell this game is firing off on all cylinders. But yeah, I'm just that person that refuses to switch, because if I'm relying on a great engineer, I don't know what they get in their kit. I don't know what upgrades they have in their kit to be able to take, these planes down. Also, I don't want to be stuck playing that and leveling that up when I could have been doing something else. Now, mind you, I probably should, because I'm already like past 35 and I've unlocked a lot with support. But it's irritating that I even have to switch in the first place, because I feel like you should be able to master the role that you picked from the get-go.
So when I said switch your kit, I didn't necessarily mean your, from assault to engineer if you needed one, right? Because yours, the one on your team, or all the other ones on your team in Conquest, in the different squads are ass. I meant like, like if you are playing assault, right, and you need to get high because you're dealing with a threat on top of a building, and I don't have a ladder equipped, right? If I die, right, I get the opportunity to change what I have in my kit and apply a ladder, so we can implement that to get on that building to take it. That's more what I meant. I didn't mean like switching your
The whole class, your role,
your entire class. Like, stay within the class that you're comfortable with, that your team needs, but start swapping out pieces. Because I know a lot of times in combat, what I did was I carried a whole shit ton of stuff, not only my stuff but stuff for my dog, and that shit got annoying, right? And you couldn't pay me to wear another drop leg holster in my life, because you get snagged on shit, right? When you get when you get a retractable wrapped around it and it's tugging, it's okay. We won't go there, but like, you're just switching out because I could go on, but you're switching out things in your class that helps your
Right.
squad succeed
Exactly.
and move people off the objective. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. What about bugs? What have y'all seen as
Hit
far as the
registration, hit-reg, and netcode issues. Boy,
uh
they're killing us. I sometimes I'm like, oh, this game is like I feel like I'm nailing people. I'm dialing in my aim, and then some like when you know a game well enough, you know how long you need to hold the trigger on that target. It just becomes muscle memory. But then like you get sometimes and it's like, wait a minute, I know I put enough damage on this person in order to die, and like now it's kind of like thrown off my rhythm because I expected that person to die so that I can switch to my next target. Sometimes that don't work out for me, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to get like now I'm kind of like worried because I feel like I'm about to get bodied now. Just based off connection issues. I'm pretty sure everybody else has felt the same way.
yeah.
I think it's a horrible thing, like exactly what you're just saying, because I had that happen to me earlier today. Because normally with SMGs, I got a good feel for it. I'm telling you, I ran this dude down, and he just turned around. He was like, "Boop!" And what was worse about it is that I was close enough that like the hit markers, like they pop up, right, like your indicators.
Yeah.
When it turned around and it showed me, because it shows like obviously his character, he didn't have any health missing, and I've
That's
witnessed.
crazy, yeah.
I witnessed me give him half a clip. So what's happening? And there's no way. And obviously we're not doing crossplay, so it's like I know I'm not the best, first person shooter, but like I'm up on you hit firing with a SMG.
Your
That's
health
normally a
systems-
body count. Especially if
Exactly.
you're not looking at me, there's no way, brother. You should be
Right.
gone at that point. No, he turned around and said night night.
Yeah, because I know Duke yesterday was having a problem with because I can hear you moving. But yeah, I know Duke was having trouble yesterday because he was using the ACOG a lot, and I realized that I get a lot. I don't know what's happening with the bloom while using the ACOG. I don't know if it's just like the way that the weapon is moving, but like it's just terrible when I'm using like the ACOG. I actually took it off, and I told Duke you might want to just switch to a red dot because I was having problem landing shots at range.
Yeah, I can't use anything past a two zoom.
Right.
It's not good, and I've used it on through two SMGs, in essence, a carbine and my assault rifle, and I don't like it at all.
Right. I've also noticed that. Dang, what was I about to say? Man, I forgot where I was going. It has something to do with the weapons and the attachments. I like how this game is not just willy-nilly put on any attachments, just for the sake of it. You have to actually read these attachments. Yes, and figure out what you want. And actually, I like the balancing act that you have to do with each weapon to get the results that you want in the fight. I just think that's incredible, especially if you're going to put like a suppressor. Suppressor knocks off damage at range. So that means you need to put a longer barrel on the gun. I love stuff like that. Just tweaking it to your play style, basically.
Yeah, it's not a one size fit all. Like
Right.
you have to compensate for the lack of what your weapon's ability. And Cal said it. I took the suppressor off, and that damage started kicking in because it takes a little bit of hit off that round when it travels. So
Right.
took it off, connected the shots, started getting more kills. So you definitely have to look at that, and
Right.
you can use the fire range. Like
Yeah,
it's good.
absolutely.
It's there.
That's
Use it.
another plus I like about it. It's like they added a lot. Quality of life stuff is good. There's some stuff that I was like, I don't know why this is here, but I feel like there's enough because I like having the firing range and being able to test a weapon immediately. Go in there and see what the recoil feels like. That's excellent. That's a great quality of life feature. Now, what do y'all think about these challenges?
Ooh. I like it because I like the challenges. I like challenges in any game, right? You have to do something in order to achieve something, and it has to be a little bit more. And I'm glad they gave it to us a little bit more than just getting into a conquest or getting in a game of breakthrough, and just playing the game. If you don't think about doing the challenges, right, and you just play, 9 times out of 10 you'll knock the challenges out or get close to it, and then once you got a feel for the game, once you got your kit dialed in and you know what you need to do in different events, you can focus on that challenge. You
Right.
can focus on that challenge and actually complete it, and you'll be better off for it. If you get on and you want to do a challenge, it's harder because if you're a single player and you're playing in a group of people, they're not gonna fit your agenda or want to know what you're trying to do to complete that challenge. You got to do it on your jack, opposed to
Right.
being in a group saying, "Hey guys, look, I need 3 more headshots for this challenge to unlock this skin, or I need to capture this point. Um, hey guys, I need your help with this.
Here's why
Complete
I
the
hate
challenge.
them.
Challenge done."
Listen, I love challenges. I like them because it's like you said, it's something else to work through. If you generally, and yeah, if you play the game as just as a regular player, you will complete a lot of them just by playing the game. But I don't understand why, in order to unlock a support skin, I need to hop over to engineer and do their challenge. What are we doing?
That's bullshit.
I didn't sign up for that. I
Yeah.
signed up to be support, this ammo, and get my teammates up. And all of my challenges and
They
all
didn't
of
have you
my
in mind,
They-
Cal.
all
They
of
don't
my
give a damn.
challenges, they don't. All of my challenges should coincide. Like all of my skin unlocks should coincide with doing things for the support. I don't like that I have to switch to another role in order to unlock this. And some of these challenges are so bad that people have to use exploits in order to get some of these skins. Like I think one of them was like get 3,000 repairs on a vehicle in one match. I'm sorry, do you know how much running an engineer will have to do in order to get that?
Well,
That's
and then also 9 times out of 10, you're chasing the tank
yes.
through fire to
Driving-
get this thing done.
Yeah, the tank's driving away from you as you're trying to repair. Same thing. I mean, the same thing happens when you're trying to revive somebody. They just hit X. COD players, because I know it's not Battlefield players that are doing that. I'm sorry. Like me and Ghost said yesterday, this guy did his body hadn't even hit the ground yet, and he had already hit X to like, bro, you just cost us, and I was looking at him. I could have grabbed him by the back
It
of the
was
collar
on
as
you.
he was falling, and he
Brother,
still exited
he
out.
had an X on top of his on top of his character as he was falling backwards from the headshot.
Yes.
Oh, tight.
Like he was gone. Like he was in
Right.
another. He already exited the game. That's how quick it happened.
Speaking of deaths, I think this game does it fantastic. I think some of the deaths that I see, like the time I got blasted out of a house, like,
Both houses.
like yes. Like I think when a grenade comes and like your body just goes flying, I love that. I've seen people smack the side of a building and die. I think the ragdolling is fantastic and it's just fun to watch.
it is.
It's like sometimes like I think I saw Ghost die because he stepped in front of the doorway and a sniper shot him and his body just went stiff and he just fell over like a log. Like that.
I'm tired
That
of
was
taking bullets,
crazy.
man.
That was crazy to
The man
see.
saw me get hit with a tank round the
Yes,
other day. Came
yes.
right through, right behind him. But dink.
Right, yes,
Man had the nerve to say, "Thanks for that."
Bro didn't feel bad at all.
Right.
Um,
It's just. Yeah, that's crazy. It's just crazy to see a tank round go through a building, and then the next thing you see is your teammate's bodies flying through it. Like, I'm sorry, that's a visceral experience, and that just adds to the overall feel of the game. I love it. It's fantastic.
What about the controls? What do y'all think about the controls?
Controls are fantastic
got
once
the
I fixed them.
True.
See, all right. So I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure it out, and I spent I think 15 minutes trying to figure out, how to do it, because you gotta, you go into a part of the menu in settings, and then you gotta edit, and then you gotta, it's based off of if you're in a wheeled vehicle or a helo, or if you're on the ground. I like how it's broken up like that, but they could simplify it a little bit better, because controls are going to be different depending on where you are in the game, and I
Yeah.
understand that, but just a blanket, right? A generic format for you to customize regardless of where you are in the game. would make it easier. I think Swag said he spent how long did he say he
2
spent
hours.
trying
This is
to
a moron. But yeah,
because
go
he's
ahead.
an idiot. But yeah, it could be a little bit easier. I mean I managed to do it for in 15 minutes just to kind of dial it in, and after that I was good to go.
Right.
Controls for me were fine. I have yet to be in a fighter jet or a helo or a tank, because I feel like the best fighting is done on the ground. So
Absolutely. Thanks. Yes, sir. Yeah, I felt like out the box the controls were a little bit too sticky for me. I reverted it
Yeah.
back to the way Battlefield 4 felt. As soon as I did that, my eye felt like now I'm really back. Only thing now I need is my controller back, and once that comes back, it is a wrap. I just
Facts.
cannot wait to get that controller back in my hands. But yeah, overall, fantastic job. All the EA had to do was get Vince Zampella back in the pilot seat. That's all it took for us to finally get a great Battlefield game. I don't think people realize just how this man has been at the forefront of some of the best FPS games that we've experienced, from Modern Warfare 2. He worked at Infinity Ward. He founded Respawn. We got Titanfall 2. He's the reason Call of Duty is a giant right now, but like he's just been at the forefront of some great shooters, and it's just nice to know that he's back at the helm. And I'm extremely excited about this game's future. Absolutely. Any last thoughts?
Nope.
None. Okay.
It's a pleasure to be able to game with my boys.
All right.
True.
I've been away for a while, but now we're back. I want to make time. This is an investment. I believe in these two gentlemen in this
We believe in
recording
you.
right now.
That's crazy.
And there's some hitters, man. And we do the damn thing when we get on the game. So
Oh, absolutely. Yes, sir. That's another thing. We are blessed to be able to play with one another at this pause, but we are blessed to be able to play the game with each other and be able to be on at the same time every day and then just enjoy the experience. A lot of people out here playing solo. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
crazy. Out here bullshitting.
But yeah, let us know in the comments how you feel about the game, any improvements you want to see down the line, anything you're looking forward to in the future. We'd love to hear from you. Also, above all else, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video, and we will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.